I'm Victor Hwang with the Kauffman Foundation. It's not just the really famous entrepreneurs that make huge transformations in the world. That sounds awfully unattainable for most people. Real entrepreneurship, the vast majority of businesses, are people doing day-to-day stuff, putting one foot in front of the other, just trying to make things work. They don't even have to be for-profit businesses. They're people that take ideas to shape their communities in different ways, or create goods and services for their local communities, or to solve a particular problem in a niche market. What we want to do is to try to make entrepreneur not seem mythical and unattainable, but make it seem more ordinary and prosaic. Because it really is that. And if we can get it to that level, then it starts to open up a lot of opportunities for people. People look to these stories for inspiration. If they feel like they can't start unless they're going to build a Facebook or an Apple, then they usually won't start. But if they realize that they could start just by making a living or making a small difference in the lives of their children or the people in their community, then it actually opens it up a lot and starts to feel like people can really participate. Often the barrier to entrepreneurship is the invisible stuff. It's the stuff that seems so little individually, but in the aggregate adds up to lots of barriers and impediments. Entrepreneurs don't die from one blow of a hammer. They die deaths of a million cuts. All those little things they deal with day to day that get in the way of making a great business. Oftentimes they're psychological barriers, they're cultural barriers, or they're regulatory barriers. The role of a foundation like ours should be to focus on the million little things that get in the way and find ways to support the community and the ecosystem by removing those barriers. We're initiating an effort around zero barriers to startup. There are people doing amazing things in their communities. Part of the role of people that support entrepreneurs is to recognize that heroism. There's people that put their entire fortunes on the line, that risk their health, their fame, their reputations to do just crazy, crazy work. And it's very inspiring to see them. And I think one of the things we'd like to do is just to make sure that people that aren't normally thought of as heroes actually get recognized for the heroes they are. We invite you to join the Zero Barriers movement with us as we empower the makers, the doers, and the dreamers.